There are certain places in the Lake District that seem to go unnoticed by the vast majority of hikers, routes that are often ignored over shorter, easier alternatives. The reality is, though, that there are still some hidden gems out there if you know where to look. And today, we were climbing a mountain via a stunning and often overlooked ridge. So, join us as we take on the beautiful Fleetwith Pike. Well, good morning from a beautiful sunny Lake District once again. We're in a really nice spot today, doing a walk I'm really looking forward to, one that I've been looking forward to for a while actually. So we're just near Buttermere. We've just parked up in a little lay-by at the side of the road. There is a car park actually just down the road, but it's £7 and we'd passed that space and it's pretty much the same walking distance, so we thought we'd park there for free. It's better, isn't it, really? So, and there's a few spaces further up if you want to park up there. So the mountains we're doing today, quite well known ones, quite popular ones. Fleetwith Pike and Haystacks, a really well known one. And the reason we're doing it today is because we're struggling at the moment because Michelle's working at a school. So the only time we can go is weekends and school holidays when it's always busy. But today is Monday after the Easter holidays. And Michelle's just kind of got a bonus day off on the Monday. It's like an inset day or something. So it's really quiet, so we thought perfect day to do what's usually quite a busy walk, I imagine. So it's going to be a good one. There's a few things we're going to look forward to seeing, a few quite famous spots up there that I'll explain on the way around, a few things to show you. And we're going to a really good ridge as well, known as Fleetwith Edge, which I'm just looking up at. I'll try and show you, but the sun's shining, so it's probably going to dazzle the camera a little bit. But it looks quite spectacular, this ridge, so yeah, looking forward to that. It's a lovely day, like I say, middle of April. It's about 11 degrees today, just a light wind, so yeah, should have some nice weather. So we're excited, aren't we? Ready to go. It's going to be quite a hard walk I think at the start, but once we're up, we're kind of up then, and we go on to Fleetwith Pike then over to Haystacks. So yeah, it should be a really good walk. So yeah, we'll bring you back on the ridge. Yep. So we've only been walking a few minutes, so we're at the first little landmark, if you like, on this walk. Hope you can see it with the sun behind it. With that cross up there, it's quite a well-known little feature, a little memorial to something. I'd like to go up and have a look, to be honest, but it's really wet, the ground, and it's very steep up there, just up the side of the grassy slopes. I think it'd end up on my bum falling back down, so won't bother. But yeah, so maybe if anybody knows what that cross is, they can leave a comment in the little comment and just let us know what it is. But yeah, interesting little place. But the views you can see behind me already opening up down to Buttermere and Crummock Water in the distance. So yeah, really beautiful. So I think this is going to be quite a spectacular hike. So yeah, we'll carry on getting a little bit of height, and yeah, soon be up there. So I've just stopped for a bit of a breather. Michelle's actually ahead of me, you'll see her up there making her way up. But I've just been flying the drone up while following her. But it's a real pull up here, and we're both quite unfit at the moment, so we're struggling a bit. But it's not a problem because it doesn't matter how slow you go today, because those views are fantastic. Such a beautiful day for it as well. Those fellas over there, looking forward to doing them. I think it's High Pike and Red Pike over there, and a few others over the other side of the valley. I think somewhere up there is Robinson. I'm not that familiar with this area, to be honest. It's probably the area of the lakes we're least familiar with, so we're enjoying being here today, exploring it a little bit. But it's a really good path that we're on. Probably seen it a little bit on the footage, but it's stepped out in a lot of places, and it is steep, but it's easy to get up. And we're not really on the proper ridge itself yet. It's quite broad at the moment, so it's fairly easy going. But yeah, just very steep. So Michelle's up there, so I'm going to try and catch her up. She's doing well actually, give us a wave. So I'll catch her up, and I think the views will start to open out even more as we gain more height. So yeah, fantastic stuff. And we haven't seen a single person mention at the start part of the reason we were doing it today, because we thought it'd be quieter, and so far it's paying off. So I'm sure we'll see some people at some point, but I know Haystack is a really popular fell. So yeah, so far so good though, and we'll carry on. And the sun's out as well, so enjoying that. So I've caught Michelle up. Whew, I need to catch my breath before I start filming, don't I? So we're just having a little stop to dress Toby, putting his mountain harness on, as we like to call it. Where we're going now, there's a bit of scrambling. It's not too difficult, but there's a few bits he might struggle jumping up. So we have this brilliant harness that we have for him, and he quite likes wearing it actually. Doesn't get to wear it very often. So we just put this on when we're doing any scrambles. Keeps him nice and secure. And it's really good because you can just pick him up like a suitcase. There we go. And he's quite happy being picked up. He always has been. It's been really good since he was a puppy being picked up. So yeah, so he's got his harness on, ready to go. He's getting a bit older now, Toby. If you follow the videos you'll know, but he's not far off being 13 years old.
No, he's still 12.
He's still 12, but he's nearly 13. And I think he's doing absolutely fantastic. But he's more than capable of ridges. We've had him up Sharp Edge, Striding Edge in the past, up Ben Nevis, up the CMDRX, so this is a piece of cake for him. In fact, he's eager to get up there, charging off into the distance. So yeah, so we'll get him up the scrambly bits. Should have good fun climbing up there ourselves. I'm sure I'll do a bit of filming and show you.
I don't think he needs his harness.
He doesn't. He's going for it. He says, "Sack this off. I'm running to the top without you guys." He'll get stuck in a minute and be waiting for us. There he is, towering high. He'll be wanting a treat for his efforts. So yeah, we'll catch up with Toby and yeah, see you on the way up. So we've just stopped for a bit of a rest and some lunch. Got some nice sandwiches and a sausage roll, one for me, one for Toby. He's doing really well. You can actually see the top up there, so maybe 2/3 of the way up. It's just getting a bit more scrambling, but it's really good. And those views, what a spot to have your lunch. So yeah, we're tired but having fun. This is a brilliant walk. You can see right across the haystacks there. See some of the higher fells as well. That Great Gable over to Pillar over there. They've got a little bit of snow on top. It was actually frosted this morning, even though we're in the middle of April. A bit of frost on the car, and we saw Helvellyn on the way over. That had a lot of snow on top, so yeah, quite surprising really. So yeah, I'm just going to enjoy some food now, and then our final push to the top. So we're nearing the top now. It's so spectacular, this ridge. It's really good fun. A little bit of scrambling. It's quite exposed in places. See down there, we've just come up quite a long way down. But you might just be able to see his little kid down there. So if little kids can do it, the family out, I'm sure we can manage. Toby's doing brilliantly. He's getting a few little boosts. I shall have lifted him up every now and again. But he's managing fine. And we're enjoying ourselves. So probably only about 50-60 metres of ascent left till we're on the top, and I think we're ready for a sit down. It's really tough coming up here, but yeah, the views fantastic. I'll show you a bit more on the top because I'm sure the views will be better on the top, but yeah, really good fun and a really good ridge, and not too difficult for most people. I think as long as you've got some basic scrambling ability, you shouldn't have any problems. So yeah, we'll carry on, soon be on the top. Made it to the top of Fleetwith Pike. It's stunning up here. See a little cairn behind me. There's no trig point or anything, but just been speaking to a nice family to see them making their way down there. Actually, 2 little kids done really well getting up there. It's fantastic. But yeah, those views over to see Great Gable, Bowfell, Pillar, and over to the Langdales. That's the back of Helvellyn over there, and Robinson. You can see Skiddaw poking around the corner. Some yeah, really impressive hills. But yeah, been really good walk that, really enjoyed it. Fantastic ridge, really spectacular, well worth doing. Just those views all the way up are fantastic, so yeah, really happy with that. So we're going to make our way down now, down into the dip, if you can see it in the sunshine, then over to Haystacks, which is the one in the foreground there. It's a bit lower Haystack, so it shouldn't be too difficult getting over there. And we're going to find this impressive bothy as well with a view, which will be interesting, so hopefully show you that as well. But yeah, that's Michelle got the numbers there, number 104, so that's good. So yeah, Haystacks will be number 105 for the Wainwrights, and this is a significant walk for the Wainwrights as well, which we'll come on to a little bit later. So yeah, just going to chill out, fly the drone for a little bit here, and then carry on to Haystacks. So we're just on our way down into the dip between Fleetwith Pike and Haystacks, heading towards the quarry. I don't think I've really mentioned something about where we are. Stuck in a bog at the moment. We're actually at the top of Honiston Pass, so you can do Fleetwith Pike from the top of Honiston Pass, which is a very easy walk because you're 2/3 of the way up the mountain there. And I've actually done it from that route via the Via Ferrata that you can do from the Honiston Slate Mine, which is fantastic. Did it a few years ago with some friends. It was really good fun. And we ended up on top of Fleetwith Pike, so yeah, I've been up there before. But this is obviously a much better route for walkers, for hikers. Much more interesting. You avoid all the quarry works, but where we're heading now, there is some quarry works down there on the different side of the mountain, but it's quite an interesting place apparently, so that's where we're heading for now. But yeah, so just another option if you want an easy walk to the top of Fleetwith Pike to get those views. You can come up from the Honiston Slate Mine where you can park as well. So yeah, we'll carry on. It's very wet and boggy here. It's been really dry all the way up, but just see trudging through some bogs, and my boots have just started leaking on the last walk we did, which is I've had them about 5 or 6 years, and yeah, that's a shame. But anyway, we'll navigate the bogs and find our way to this quarry. So this is the first of the bothys. I think it's called Dub's Bothy. So the door's open, so we're going to have a look. Is there anybody inside it? Looks dark.
Dub's Hut Mountain Bothy.
Dub's Hut. Oh wow. Some bunk beds. A little wood stove. It's alright actually, a few little pellets.
Smells like stale weed.
Yeah, it smells like stale weed. Never mind. But yeah, good little fire, a few little supplies. Somebody's been sleeping in some sleeping bags. I like that people left the YouTube addresses on there. Maybe I should do that. I wouldn't do that, don't worry. The bothy code. So if you're unfamiliar with bothies, they tend to be a Scottish thing really. There's a lot of bothies dotted around Scotland. And it's just basically like a hostel that you can stay in. There's no electricity or running water and it's free to stay. You don't book or anything, you just turn up and hope for the best. So you're not guaranteed to find a spot actually because they could be full. But yeah, so there is a code about what to do respecting the bothy and other users and things like that. So you can look into that. And there's a visitor book. A few people stayed over. Yeah, nice little bothy. So this is Dub's Hut, part of the Mountain Bothies Association. So the other one is the famous one, so we'll go and find that next. Head back out. That's a poo shovel in case you're wondering. And I'm not joking. So we're struggling to find this little bothy actually, but we've just spotted it. We've come over to what I saw on the map as some little ruins. Just see them there. There's another one up there. I thought that might be it because there's the view. But it's I just scrambled along and it's not it. It's down there actually. You can just see the chimney poking out. There's two people down there. I think that might be the family we saw on top actually. So yeah, we're going to go down there. It's a bit of a shame because it's a long way down there and back up, but never mind. We wanted to do it, so we'll go and have a look and report back when we get down there. So we found it, the second little bothy. Go and have a look at this one. Hopefully it's the famous one we wanted. Midgets only. Wow. Well, it's a bit smaller than the other one. Some good platforms. But there is the famous window. One of the most famous windows in the UK, and I think due to Instagram and other social media it's becoming more and more famous. So yeah, impressive little spot. Interesting thing on the door. Can you see it on there? Yep. I'm not sure what that is, if anybody can translate. I don't know if it's Celtic or maybe it's ancient Elven. Reminds me of Lord of the Rings, where on the doors of Minas Tirith, not Minas Tirith, sorry, what's it called? Moria. It translates as, what's it say? Speak, friend, and enter. So that would be quite appropriate for this kind of little place, wouldn't it? Probably not, but that's what I like to think it says. So yeah, they got fairy lights in here. Do they work?
There's some Skittles and some gherkins and a Snickers and a soup.
Wow, there's everything.
Don't want to eat any of it.
Another window, that one's not quite as excited. Out into the quarry. But yeah, a little wood burner there as well, so you can have it. It's soon warm up in here, wouldn't it? But yeah, very snug little place. Handy if you're desperate, I suppose. But yeah, there's that view though. Very nice. So we're gonna head out now and head up Haystacks hopefully. So we've just made what you might call an executive decision. We decided we're not going to carry on to Haystacks. We're both struggling a bit with our fitness, so we've dropped about an extra 100 metres than we should have done because of this little bothy thing. And looking over there, that's Haystacks. And there's about 200 metres of ascent plus all the ups and downs when you get there, so quite a bit more. And we're really tired, so we've really enjoyed ourselves so far. We've already been walking for 3.5 hours. We've just been taking it slow, and it's probably a couple of miles back to the car from here. So rather than kill ourselves, we decided we're going to save Haystacks for another day. I think usually we'd probably be alright doing it, but at the moment, like I say, we're just struggling a bit health-wise and fitness-wise, so it's been a good test of the fitness anyway, coming up that ridge, and we did enjoy that. So bit of a shame, but never mind. I think one of the things in the mountains is knowing your limitations or when to turn back, so it seems like a sensible option really. We had tried going up and we just, wasn't going to happen. So we're going to make our way back down this path now. You can see it there. That's the way you would come up haystacks usually, so when we do haystacks in the future, this is the route we'll probably come up. Looks like a nice path going down, and there's some beautiful waterfalls over there as well. You can just see, just been enjoying. So yeah, such a beautiful place, and in a way I'm glad we get to come back and do haystacks again, because it means you get to do 2 walks up here, which is really nice. So yeah, so we'll make our way down now, do a little bit of filming on the way down, and then we'll see you back at the bottom.
These sharp rocks here at bare feet.
Michelle's just commentating for Toby. He's struggling a bit on the path. It's quite it's a good path, but there's a lot of like loose rocks and quite sharp rocks, so it's not ideal for Toby. He doesn't always like it when it's like this, but we're about halfway down now. I just thought I'd mention we've just seen the jets again. Nearly every time we've been out recently in the fells, especially on the weekdays, we see the jets. So they flew up the valley there over Crummock Water and Buttermere, then kind of round the corner over there, and then they appeared again right above us and flew over the top of haystacks. Couldn't get the camera out quick enough, which is usually the case, but the noise, though, just because we're in a bit of a bowl here, it just echoed around. It was so loud. Toby was hilarious. He was just looking all over the place. He wasn't scared, he was just curious as to what the noise was. So yeah, they're fantastic when you see them. But yeah, I've had my drone up a few times when they've flown over, just by coincidence, and obviously not got anywhere near them, so that would be very sensible, but it's good to see it when the drone's up. You get an amazing view of them then. So yeah, nice to see. So we're going to carry on now. It's not too far back down to the bottom of the valley, and then you can see the path on the other side of the river there. It looks like quite an easy path to follow, so maybe just a mile or a mile and a half back to the car. So we're just taking our time, enjoying the sunshine because it's lovely now, and yeah, so we'll soon be back down. Managed to get it. There was 2. I missed the first one because it takes about 5 seconds for my camera to load up, but got the second one. I think Michelle filmed them too. They'll probably be back round again in a minute. So, yeah, that sound though is fantastic. Kind of hits you in the chest. Right, we'll carry on. So we're almost back to the car. We've just stopped and we've got a treat. Ice creams. I just be able to see it over my shoulder there, the ice cream van. Yeah, we saw it in the car park when we were setting off. We're like, oh, I hope that's there when we get back, and it was. So we've really enjoyed the walk. Just see, we're back at the main car park now. We're just parked a couple of 100 yards up the road. But you can see where we've been, up the ridge there. So yeah, it's been a really good walk. Really enjoyed it. Even though we didn't get to do haystacks, the views up there were incredible, and it's been such a nice day as well. The weather's actually worked out better than we expected. It's been a bit windy up there, but yeah, it's not spoiled. It's been fantastic. So, and we get to come back and do haystacks, which is nice. So we've enjoyed our day out there. Yeah, very good. So we're going to go to Keswick now and get some chips for our tea, which I'm sure we'll enjoy.
So much food.
So much food. We've earned it. We've burnt a lot of calories going up there. So thank you for watching the video. If you made it all the way through, we do appreciate it. If you'd like to give us a like and a comment, and if you subscribe to the channel, that'd be fantastic. I'll see you on our next adventure.